Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate your support.
last time on Kyle Phillips Fun.
No.
Farmers? I'm not a farmer. I'm a Twitch streamer. You work for a farmer? That's fun. What do you farm? Corn? Soybeans?
My name is Ava again, and I'm with Farmers.
Wait, your name is Ava again? That's a cool name. What is, again? What is that? Stupid snake versus annoying goose.
The champion of being a silly goose.
Well, I think Stupid Snake is a silly goose in this instance. Oh wait, so like 4 people got it in the audience.
The scoreboard.
Oh,
The Grandmaster final big winner person is...
crushed it!
And you're so handsome it kills me.
Oh, Rami. I can't even laugh.
Moving on.
This is beautiful. Coop's sweet ass Kaminari lamp.
Champion of wickedness.
Whoa.
Can you repeat that?
The pen is fightier.
I think I know
This
why.
Coop, excuse me?
Here's the next contest.
6 to 8 people playing a game on average. You can fart. You can join the
Speaker in residence.
What is going on? What's happening in that
That's
second
way.
picture? And number 1 was farts. Farting in Jack no.
Oh.
Come on!
Nice shot.
Bye, Kyle.
Oh, I took another picture.
No, you need.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Just hide somewhere.
Hey,
Go to the
James,
corner.
he's in the garage. Ah! Wow.
Go to the safe
Scared me.
corner. Oh, he's going into the garage. Oh,
Kyle, you're dead. Kyle, you're dead. Oh, come on. How does he not see you? You're hiding behind the freaking washer.
oh my god.
Hey, what's up, Graham? Seems zoomed in. Hang on.
Oh no.
Oh no! Whoa, tier 3, incredible! That's the highest level of support. Thank you so much. And well, what is up, guys? We got Nikki in the house. Drop your Trebs emotes.
Beetlejuice Sam, Beetlejuice Sam, Beetlejuice Sam.
What in the world happened like this? Guys, what is going on? My name is Kyle Phillips, and you have reached twitch.tv/Kyle Phillips Fun. Shoto Todoroki, I have indeed seen Assassination Classroom, for I lived it, for I am the voice of Sosuke Sugiya, the artist. What up, Snow? Hey, what's up, Lakin? But yeah, guys, tonight we are just chatting. Guys, Sly has a sweet ass Kaminari lamp. What's up, Evangeline? Everyone have a good day today. If you're in the TikTok pre-stream, drop the word Thai. That's right, correctly. Hey, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. What's up, Taylor? Nicole was there. Phoebix. I went by too fast. Sticks are cool. Chelsea Gamble. What's up, Kayla? Lilac Princess, Sharingan Siren, Grim, Brianna. Anime. What did the KJ. Melissa, Mountain Dew Flavor, Mad Truck, or MD Truck. Gray Raven, Maya, Milky Shakes, Bellatrix, Turtle Human. I like your name. Dinky Lover, you've never had a good day? Well, maybe tonight we will change that for you. Guys, drop your chat moms. We got chat mom in the house. Yes, TikTok seemed to be working this time, right? If so, everyone that was dropping ties, I think it worked, right? It wasn't skippy and laggy and all that.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
What's up, Happy
Welcome to
Death
the
Gamer?
family.
All right, we got smiles in the house. Drop your smiles.
Yes.
Are better and real fun emotes. It worked. Okay. See, okay, so maybe that's what I'll do. I'll punish TikTok by cheating on TikTok with other social medias for the pre-stream. What's up, Rocker? Smiles, how you been? Can I get a shout out for Smiles, guys? If you're in the Western Hemisphere and you're a gremlin and keep gremlin hours, go check out twitch.tv/smilesAreBetter. She puts on a fantastic stream. Hi, Kyle. I got part of your gift for SAC Anime. I hope you can share it with Kara. Can't wait to see you in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. It's not 2 weeks away, is it? Wow. That's, yeah. Maybe one day I'll have TikTok, but I don't know if my old ass belongs on there. Moogie, I am on there. It's fine. Yeah, Jay Breezy hours, that's right. Of the like spamming. Well, but Lakin, it lagged before without the like spam. And it's so weird that they would have a mechanic in there and then it breaks the system. Ashley! Speaking of SAC Anime, Ashley, how are you? Are you ready? Are you stoked? Speaking of gremlins, what is up, Holy? Hey, Bats, you got the 1K bits badge. Drop your new emote. Hey, more SAC Anime gang, rise up. No worries, Janie. You have a football game number. Oh, Janie, what instrument do you play? Total Weeb? I feel like you're a gremlin. Ashley's so ready for SAC Anime.
No!
What's up, Tashi? Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you, lover. Thanks for the love. You play the flute, okay?
6 of them here. They're beautiful. They go down to the bottom. They get a stone and a seashell, and then and they come back up and they roll on their backs, and then they smash the shell with the stone like that. Ba, 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 ba.
What's up, Superior Snakes? I played trumpet in high school when I was in marching.
That's what she said.
Aaliyah, what up? 3-month anniversary, Skater Boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, it's my last stream. An insane amount of new followers. It's like, if you're excited for the skate panel on Saturday, drop the word skate, I guess. Can we get me saying, oh my god? See Deku, Kite, Grim. What's up, Minnie? Sticks are cool. Holy says skate, I guess. Craig goes, nah.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Lakin, Dustin, Janie, Aki, Katie, Brianna. I missed a couple people. I think Coop, Haven, I Not Gray. MD Truck says skate, I guess. Lakin. Skater Boy, you also played trumpet. Sam is, I know Sam is. It's Matt Shipman's birthday today. That's fun. Ooh, we should do something for his birthday on Saturday. Someone think of something to do. What is a skate? And does it include Tony Hawk? In spirit, Joski. Unfortunately, only in spirit. We fart on Matt. Yes. Yes. All right. Yeah, guys. So that's Saturday, and then Sunday night, Smash Bros. Tonight, just chatting. We're just gonna be hanging out. We're doing 2 just chattings in a row because the first just chatting of August, I actually did an audible and called an audible and did the Back for Blood beta. And then next Thursday, so we played Jackbox on Tuesday. If you didn't notice, we are also playing Jackbox next Thursday. Now, unfortunately, when I say we, I mean not you guys normally. I like to play with viewers. Instead, I'm bringing on some very special guests. Very special guests. I'm excited. Couple TikTok people. A musician. Some voice actors. My tier 3s know who's coming. I think my tier 2s know some of the people that are coming.
Whoa!
Very
tier
excited.
3, incredible. That's
Mark
the
is
highest
tier
level
3,
of support.
14 months as Buttle.
Thank you so much, and welcome.
Anyway, a lot of followers since last stream. Anime 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 9 10 0. Dropping a gift sub to Raven. Raven dropped the emotes you just got. Melissa, tier 3, 9 months. Twitch baby, stuck with me now. Melissa, yes. Happy to be stuck with you. Raven, hi Kyle, I've missed you all so much. I've missed so many streams. How's life been? I've been sleeping, and sleeping. Also sleeping. I like sleeping, okay? Anyway, love you all. Heart. Love you too, Raven. Welcome back. And no worries. Yeah, guys, never, if you gotta take some time off, if you miss a few streams, never worry about that. Most important is you. You got to do what's right for your body, your mind. No worries at all. Do what you gotta do for you. Just know that you always got a place to come hang out if you need it. Bats, thanks for the cheer. Savvy Tita, thanks for the cheer. Haven't been in here for a minute. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, Savvy, welcome back. There's Marcus' 14-month tier 3 sub. Holy Kyle, your duplicate accounts don't count. What are you talking about? What did I say? It's already been too late. My duplicate accounts don't count. My duplicate accounts. I don't remember what that's in reference to. Ouch. Oh, guys, we're on one more cheer. We're on a hype train. Evangeline, Kyle, check DM. I answered your question. Also, Pinhead is available on test server for DBD. I saw. For your guests, aka duplicates. Oh. Yes. So, guys, one thing I started doing, if you've been the last few streams, except for Tuesday because our end credits got messed up. I've had you guys like kind of use the end credits as like comment card time to drop some constructive criticism. And you guys are very, very grateful and you say you love the streams, which is of course great. But there's been a consistent comment that it's like, so it could be cleaned up a little bit. And that's true. I have a lot of holdovers since my very, very first stream ever, including this stream starting soon picture. That's been here since day one. And like that music by twitch.tv/Aaron does audio, that could be a little cooler looking. The countdown, you know, I've got some ideas. I changed 2 things already.
Hey, thanks for
and
the
you will
sub. I
see
appreciate your support.
when we get to the just chatting, the live scene. I changed something for just chatting. I hope you like it.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Moogie, thanks for the cheer. Melissa dropping a gift sub to Moira Light. Melissa, thanks for dropping a gift sub to Moira. Moira, drop the emotes you just got, including, guys, your rotating emote for tonight is the non-binary Denki KPF NBD. Drop those now. Baku, bro, sorry, was that offensive? As an Irishman, I'm Scots-Irish, like, so this is my Irish. Craig, thank you for the fart. Thank you for the fart. Rika, welcome in. But yeah, guys, just chatting, maybe building the Denki, maybe building the Pikachu. Well, it's the same thing, Pikachu, Denki figure, and just hanging out. Gonna be listening to some music, telling stories. Denkichu, there you go. It's not, I just noticed it was on point. Ah, thank you. Hey, Sunshine, thanks for the sub. Sophie, welcome
I appreciate
in.
your support.
All right, guys. I think that's it. Oh, that's right. So, guys, no prediction for tonight. At least no official one. We're not playing a game. Nicole, Chat Mom, is going to put on a secret prediction. So keep an eye out for that. All right, so normally the pre-stream determines our prediction. When they don't, when there's not going to be a prediction or it's a secret one, I have them vote on which beer I start off with. It was a tie. So I want you guys to decide, should I start drinking with New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Experimental IPA, drop the word black? Or should I start drinking with
Welcome to the
drop
family.
the word yellow, New Belgium 1985 IPA?
What's up, Doc?
Yellow or black? Black, black, yellow. Yellow, black. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Black, yellow, yellow, yellow. Black, yellow, black, 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 yellow, black. I think the yellow's got it. Yellow with a little bit of black. All right, I think the yellow's got it. All right. Please raise your age-appropriate beverage with me. Purple. Please raise your age-appropriate beverage with me. And cheers to a good stream. Cheers. It's yellow beer in a black pint glass. There you go. We made it work, guys. Okay. All right, guys. That is going to do it for the pre-stream. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anna, Animu Weebsy, welcome in. Seto, Kyle, just wanted to say you're awesome and I'm excited for the stream. Nice, Seto. While you build Pikachu, I'm going to be doing my diamond painting that has dragons on it. Oh my god. Xavier, Kyle won't be here long. I haven't got sleep in the past 2 days. Oh my gosh, go get some sleep. Yeah, no worries. Kyle, you as Eclair kills me. I love it. Are you talking about Eclair from Overlord? He's gonna rule Nazarick someday. All right, y'all. Please rise for our national anthem.
Kyle Phillips is the greatest alive. That's why we're all such fanatics. He won't wrestle the grizzly bear, the tonic quantum mechanics. With his bouncers by his side, there's no foe that he can't outwit. He'll look evil right in its stupid face, and he'll say,
Shit.
Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips, so amazing. Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips smells like daisies. He's so dead defiant, he can flatulate lightning. When Kyle is fighting, we'll go to our seats 'cause it's all so exciting. Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips, he's 14 feet tall. Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips, Kyle Phillips is the awesomest.
What's up, everyone? What is up, Dustin? What's up, Dustin? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new Just Chatting setup. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me scoot this over. I don't know why that's... There we go. Hey, Seto, thanks for the cheer. While you build Pikachu, I'm going to be doing my diamond painting that has dragons on. Oh, yeah. What's up, Raven Queen? Yeah, guys, so I thought... So, two things, obviously. I'm taking up the whole screen with my camera. Hey, Marcus, you see Michael got cats. I don't know what that means, Marcus. Seto, thanks for the cheer. And then, so the ticker up there, I want to like be like, look who has been supporting me. Michael Jones has 2 kittens now. Oh, okay. But I thought like maybe if we just show the most recent, that's kind of standard across Twitch.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
weird.
I appreciate your support.
That'll kind of free up some space. I can move, that stuff up a bit more. So this will be across the board. Even in the, like, when I'm playing a game, it'll look like that. So that'll free up a little bit of space. What's up, Leo Princess? The Lupe, tier 1, 8 months. Thanks for a dope 8 months, dude. Hell yeah, thank you. LA Dodgers hat and random timeout. Oh, that's right. Marcus, you are, for a brief amount of time, still the stream boss. Oh, Kite. Oh, no, you have work 10 to 4. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the... Okay. The pre-stream poll was best OJ2 DLC. Hey, Holy goes pew pew with a huge cheer, sniping stream boss from Marcus. Marcus, no worries. We'll do your stuff.
Me, princess.
I feel like you need to be sitting next to a fireplace sipping scotch. Well, I can do that. I can make the scotch happen. Fireplace, I could not make that happen. So, in last, Tetsu. He's pretty broken. He's fun to play with. He's not fun to play against. Fourth, this was surprising. Who do you guys think was fourth on the poll? So it was, our options were Shinso, Tetsu, Hawks, Dr. Gentle, and Labrava, and Sero. So Tetsu's last. Who do you think got fourth? Shinso! Shinso got fourth. What the heck? I thought you guys were gonna be like ecstatic. I thought you guys were gonna be like all about Shinso. My alphabet soup made me go to the bathroom. I had a bowel movement. Nice. That was Marcus's stream boss joke. Man, I thought I was about to read something very TMI. Hawks third. Dr. Gentle and Labrava second. And first, a character who's not actually DLC, Sero. Guys, I think Sero's coming. I think, so there's 4 remaining DLC characters. I think it's going to be Monoma. I think it's going to be Vine Hair Girl. I think it's going to be the blue-haired guy from the most recent episode. And then maybe Present Mike. think it's going to be Zero, unfortunately. MD Truck, DLC stands for downloadable content. Holly with an IE. I like the irony of your username. Welcome in. Well, for any new people, what's up? This is twitch.tv/Kyle Phillips Fun. I'm Kyle Phillips. I'm the voice of Denki Kaminari in My Hero Academia, as well as a bunch of other stuff. I'm a director. Fire Force, Overlord. Skate the Infinity. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Sunday nights is usually Smash Bros, and everyone is welcome to play. So if you're a new person and you love Smash Bros, come play with us. Sometimes we play a shooter. Tuesdays is Tier 3 Tuesday. Everyone is welcome to play. If it's a multiplayer game, or everyone's welcome to hang out at least. But it's called Tier 3 Tuesday because my next Tier 3 in subscription picks the game we play. So like this past Tuesday, Otaku Child
Thanks for the sub.
picked
I appreciate your
Jackbox,
support.
so we played Jackbox. Hey, Michelle, thanks for dropping. Oh, no! 17 months at Tier 1. 17 months, dude. So glad to be here on this ride with you and glad that you're such a supportive friend. Michelle, 17 months. I think you've been here since, like, as close to day 1 as it gets, right? Or were you here day 1? Thanks for all your support. I Not Gray, have a good one. That's Tuesday. So this upcoming Tuesday, we're playing Paladins, guys. Oh, I guess I should have mentioned that during the pre-stream scene. Guys, Tuesday. Paladins, that is Happy Death Gamer's pick. It's free to download. It's free to play. And it's basically a Overwatch knockoff, so it's gonna be fun. Multiplayer, everyone can play. Uh-oh. What's going on over here, Lucy? Why are you falling? No one told me Shinso is an OJ2 now. How dare? Yeah, he dropped today. Beth, I downloaded it for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if Happy Death Gamer is here.
Oh,
there, yeah, Happy Death Gamer. Is it cross-play? And what systems is it for? It is cross-play. Holly with an IE, I do have a Discord. Boom. Hey, Danielle, Tier 2, 4 months.
Tier 2? Nice. Thank you so much. Don't forget to drop
Glad to
those
have been
new
here as
emotes.
long as I have. I'm always happy to be here and can't wait for more. Heck yeah. Marcus says Saturday's stream announcement. Yeah, oh yeah. So that's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sunday nights. That's my normal stream nights. So Thursdays is Chillin' or Thrillin' Thursday. We either chill or we thrill. Tonight we're chilling. We're just chatting, just hanging out, getting to know you guys. Happy Death says it's on everything, basically. So yeah, guys, get to download now. Yeah, Speed. Yeah, Switch players rise. Oh, Speed. So yeah, I know you're, I think, exclusively Switch, so you can play Tuesday Paladins. So like we play like thrilling games like Hades. My Hero 1 Justice 2 sometimes, Jackbox, Among Us, Sea of Thieves. When we thrill, when we chill, just chatting. Next Thursday, guys, is going to be a thriller. Game with guests. Jackbox. And I have quite an eclectic group coming on. I'm very excited. Tier 3s, you know who's coming. All right, let's do Stream Raiders real quick. Oh, I don't know what to do about Stream Raiders in this situation. I'll cover up the top of chat. There we go. There you go. Oh yes, thank you, Marcus. And so Saturday, this Saturday, guys, is Marcus is just sitting there going, the skate panel, Kyle? This Saturday, I'm bringing on Matt Shipman, voice of Reki, Howard Wong, voice of Longa, and Damon Mills, voice of Cherry Blossom on the stream to do Escape Panel. And for the first time ever, I'm bringing on a co-host, my co-director for the show, Mr. Chris Waitkamp. You know him, you love him. It's going to be awesome. It's technically a subscriber benefit stream. Everyone is welcome to watch. Only subscribers get to ask questions. So, if you're not a subscriber, please come hang out and listen to our shenanigans. I'm going to do my best to embarrass them. Aaliyah, most kills. Grim, most assists. Holy in the top 3. Holy top 3. Alright, guys. We got a 4-skull difficulty right here. Ah, man. I gotta say, New Belgium, they know how to make beer.
Uh-oh, guys. We got a raid. Drop the bats. Defend the channel from this villainy and scum that has come to our honorable channel.
Ah! Oh my gosh, it's OMG, it's Alyssa D. I finally found you. Dragonsmith, welcome in. Thanks for the raid, guys. Drop those bats. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. How is D&D? Alyssa! Yes. Guys, OMG, it's Alyssa D. Alyssa, do you want me to out you? Or do you want to remain in the shadows? Oh, you were playing Skyrim. Nice. Guys, OMG, it's Alyssa D. Is an engineer and mix engineer at Funimation. Alyssa is insane. We call her the Necromancer. Because she will take a dead take and rise it from the grave and make it work. And Alyssa is currently engineering Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2 with me. Who's watching Dragon Maid 2, by the way? Polish those turds. The audio necromancer, yes. I know Smiles is. Smiles, you episode 2 dropped yesterday, Dub? Right?
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome
Hey,
to
there you
the
go,
family.
Lakin. That's weird. BB Rose, welcome in. Melissa. Ooh,
Yes.
Smiles says they're the biggest fan. Is there a bigger Dragon Maid fan than Smiles in here? I think so. I think the only one who's a bigger fan than Smiles has 2 thumbs. This guy. Although I've never dressed up as a character from the show, so. Joski. Yes. What up, Zaffy? Craig has 2 thumbs. Oh, that's right. Okay. Holy, copy and paste that. Hang on. Let's do Marcus's first. Guys, Marcus, our now former stream boss, but I was slow on the draw, so I'm gonna let him be stream boss for a little bit. Our stream boss has determined that I'm gonna be wearing my Dodgers hat. So I have to change my hat. That means I gotta get naked. I don't know why I have to get naked to change my hat. I don't understand. Nothing weird is gonna happen. Don't worry. But I just ask that you kindly close your eyes. And I'll let you know when I'm done changing my hat. And I promise nothing weird's gonna happen, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Now I got a full screen.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yes. Yeah, Gabby, drop those twerks. Thank you. Wasn't that a smooth hat change?
Bruh.
Kyle puts the super in Daddy-O. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my super Daddy-O shirt. Deary Bree! Guys, you hear the news? I'm very sad. So normally, whenever I get naked and change my hats, I clip that and put it on my OnlyFans account. I can't do it anymore. I had to close my OnlyFans. Sophia, how's it going? Sophia, I was just talking about my OnlyFans account. I had to close it. No more sexually explicit content. Starting October 1st. So I was like, I'm just gonna delete it. I was about to do a big announcement and everything. Hey, what's up, Matt? Guys, drop your Matt emotes. No, I'm so sorry. I know. It's because of Bella Thorne? Who's Bella Thorne, and what did that person do? I assume that is a she, her. Yes, guys, Lawtome's in the chat for my OnlyFans. Dakota, how are you? Welcome back. You've been in Northern Europe, right? Not Germany. Like Sweden, Norway? Suyu, Denki, Scrimp. Oh! There's probably not going to be a Denki. Denmark is next month. Damn it. That's true. I do have my fans only. I do have my secret fans only account. Yeah, my friend is still working on a creative writing project. We're now making it into a comic. When that's done, or turning into an animation, things for structure won't be done for a good while, but we're making progress. Nice. She's a famous actor, and like she ripped off a bunch of people on OnlyFans. Oh, uh-oh. You need to be told many things. How do you not know who Bella Thorne is? Bella Thorne was a Disney star on a show called Shake It Up. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not being facetious. Guys, this is our chance. Let's all band together and create fansonly.com. She's from... Yeah, I don't know what Disney's Shake It Up is. Sorry. You would have met the voice of Super Mario, Charles Martinet. I met the guy at my second convention, complete with an autograph of my Super Mario Odyssey physical copy. I have met Charles. He's a really nice guy. So I told you that someone in my son's class tested positive. 2 hours, that email, I got one saying that a child in my daughter's class tested positive as well. And my son's therapist's office is closed due to a case among the staff. Ugh! OnlyFans will now be desk fan-only content. I don't live in Iraq. Not knowing her is for the better. Wait a minute. Who is the TikTok girl who went M to the B, M to the B, M to the B, bomb. Hey, what's up, Morgan? Hey, Momo Creative, thank you so much.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Yo, Morgan, welcome in. Only fam. Oh, Coop. That's Bella Porch. Ah, okay. So it wasn't her. It was someone else. OnlyFam. Yeah, no. Fam only. Well, no. We can't confuse the hashtags. OnlyFam. Selfie channel is now called OnlyFams. Sure, change it. I have a bell in my porch. It was most definitely not Bella Porch. What's that girl doing? I haven't had one of her TikToks come by my FYP in a long time. Is that a sharpshooter? It is. Fadeworks Cosplay and Buried Aliens gave that to me. They printed it. All right, guys. Marcus, as stream boss, has decided we're going to do a random timeout. 3 minutes. Nicole, are you in chat? I don't know who's in chat. Who's in charge of chat? I'm going to pick random. This person. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sam. Beetlejuice Sam. Do you have any last words? I like that. I like that. Almost everyone, the last few times we've done this. Guys, Latom's in the chat for Sam. Sam, announce yourself when you are risen from the dead. So far, everyone's gone, what? In all caps, and then boom! And then their message is deleted. And they are wiped from the face of the earth. Fear the mighty Marcus Wellner and his reign of stream boss. Okay. So, Marcus, you got the timeout. You've got the sounder, the joke. You've got my hat. I'm going to let you sit on Hail to the King for a little bit.
Thanks
or at
for
least
the
play it.
follow.
I'll let you play it once. I don't know if
Welcome
you're still
to the
here.
family.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Marcus, you don't have Hail to the Loser yet, because you get to be stream boss for a little bit.
King, baby.
Whoa! And my arms flew into it, and it like came on me.
Craig. OnlyFam. I like OnlyFam. We should turn that into a thing. The year is 2045. Holy Murdy has still failed to time me out. Oh, sticks are cool. So close. It did not work, unfortunately. Hey, Afraid Jade, welcome in. OnlyFam. I like it. Let's see something.
Hi, my name is Kyle Phillips, and I'm a 16-year-old girl!
Check out my paywall site dedicated to custard desserts, OnlyFlan. OnlyFam.com.
Where did you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
Hey, Afraid Jade, you're poggers. Sophia, what you got going on tonight? What are you doing? Hanging out? Sophia no longer in the Pacific Central time zone. Now in the Cool Kids Club, the Central Standard time zone. Surprised you didn't want to capitalize on Only Farts.
thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Hey, Renstone. You're cleaning your room. Who else is cleaning their room right now?
Hey, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes.
Yes. Check out my website dedicated to custom designed hand fans. Only fans. Wait. Yeah, Holy, that's true. Holy is in the best time zone, the future time zone. Suyu Denki Scrimp. I do like your name, but I can't say the last word of it. I have to say scrimp. Only toes, only farts. I do like only farts. Hey, Sam is back!
It's alive!
What is up, Sam? Welcome back to the land of the living. What have you learned in your time in purgatory? Still unpacking from when you moved. I hate packing and unpacking. Some artwork at the moment. Skater boy, I'm depressed, so I refuse to clean my room. Mood. People say that Denki was signing in Hero 2. Is that true? I don't know what that means. I have to figure out how to work him, but I'm sorry. Move over, Hawks. I have a new favorite OJ2 character. Whoa. My friend has a TikTok segment called Only Pans, where she makes food and sexy puns. Hickory fickory in the classroom. Denki shocking with sickery in the classroom. What? Me, Jack. Yeah, you can never count on my Texas Rangers. I once had a suitcase from a Christmas trip stay in my room for an entire year with clothes on it. Yep. I know that. Cannot believe that the take for Adam went through. The bitches, bros, non-binary host. Oh, we'll talk about it Saturday. Evangeline, you just got Sheen Soda. Yeah, guys. If you didn't know, people have been somewhat talking about it. If you play One's Justice 2, Shinso is out. Go get him. Holly with an IE. Go Chiefs. I like the Chiefs. They're AFC, so you are free to root for them. I may or may not be ordering a surprise for you, but it'll probably take a week or so to make. It'll replace what else I made. Oh, okay. Moogie, you'll never buy Shinso? You don't like Shinso? Oh, yeah, I gotta get fantasy football going. Oh my gosh. When's the first game of the season? Is it in first week of September? Keisha, what is up? How are you, Keisha? Inspired by the 50s? Random timeout, change the Zelda hat, and joke. Okay, here's Holy's joke. We'll transition from Holy to Marcus. Holy's joke is, what is the best way to watch a fly fishing tournament? A live stream.
Daddy,
we're not playing COD right now. First game is September 9th. Okay. So then the draft will be like September 2nd. Or no. I assume that's a Thursday. So it'll be like the 5th. Okay, we got time. I'm good. Just finishing up summer reading work that's doing less than 12 hours. Yikes. What's up, Grant? How are you, man? Let's see, Liz. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm open. Liz wants an AYA. Okay. Okay. Liz. OnlyFans is no longer allowing sexually explicit content.
Shut up, you goody goody time for it! Listen to what I have to say!
So OnlyFans is like, please, we're making our cut very small. Everyone, please come to OnlyFans and do whatever you want. Just not sexually explicit stuff. Liz, You create onlyfans.com/lightningliz1997. What do people go to your page for? What content do you provide for them? And so the idea here is that it has to be something a little different. Like, so obviously, Liz, you're an artist. So, but I feel like the answer can't be like art. You know, I would just provide art because you could do that with anything. So then it's got to be something a little different. Like, what's like, so people commission me for arts and do this, but on my OnlyFans, I do this. You fart. Onlyfarts.com. Everyone is just going to move to Patreon to do OnlyFans stuff? I thought Patreon banned that as well. Or am I wrong? Well, people still have Twitter, which that's going to be short-lived. Twitter? Nicole, same question for your AYA. Onlyfans.com/MissNovember30. Tell us. Is Danny poggers? Danny Chambers? She's very poggers. All right. Holy. Onlychatmom.com. Reddit. You know, I was just about to write art content. Now I have to think about this. That's right. Well, it can be art content. It could be like art content. Because I think they just don't want you yourself to show stuff. You could probably draw some stuff. So if you want to have it be spicy.
We're right beside you, ready to fight. We're gonna win in the end. We must be strong and we must be.
Hey, what's up, Mike? How are ya? Afraid Jade, what's my opinion on Kamijiro? Love it. My favorite ship. Momo Creative, you are. Oh, you are Danny, and you are Poggers. Yeah, Anime Rens, Mitsuki, and Denki. Not a ship. I don't ship Denki and Mitsuki. I just think it makes all the sense in the world for Denki to have a crush on Mitsuki. That's it. That's it. All right. Holy, let's give you Hail to the King. Keisha. Sure. All right, Holy, you are now the king. Rocker, I don't know if you're here. You have like 2 seconds to do Hail to the Loser.
Let's pray. Heavenly farts.
Boom. God. Denki, for fear of his life, does not admit the crush on Mitsuki.
Hail to the king, baby.
No. He would. I'm confused if Bakugo's mother's name is Itsuki. It's Mitsuki. Oh, I don't know. I think that's right. All right, Holy, you now have Hail to the King. Marcus, you now have Hail to the Loser. And Holy wants me to change. Me hat.
All hail, King of the Losers!
There you go. King of the Losers right there. All right, we got another random timeout. Let's see. Picking at random. Not looking. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Little Miss Galexia, do you have any last words? Kayla, do you have any last words? Holy, drop the evil laugh. Guys, Latom's in the chat for Kayla, for Little Miss Galexia. Latom's in the chat. Kayla, let us know when you are risen from the dead, and we will welcome you back with shenanigans. Rest in spaghetti. Never forgetty. What is this random timeout thing? Keisha. So, I guess, yeah, maybe you haven't, you haven't been here in a little bit. So, when you get Stream Boss, you get to pick my hat. This hat's a little dirty. You get to pick what hat I wear. You get to pick my hat. You get to tell a joke on stream.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Welcome in, Frosted Onion. You get an AMA or down for free. Or no, wait. Hang on. You get to pick my hat. You get to tell a joke on stream. You get the Hail to the King sounder. And you get one of three things. Either you put the chat in emotes only mode for 60 seconds, you get an AMA or down for free, or you get to time someone out at random for 3 minutes. That gets chosen the most because you are all evil gremlins. And I believe Holy wants me to wear the Zelda hat. Dirty. Sometimes my hats fall on the floor. I need to come up. I need like a hat stand. I don't know if that exists. Someone look up hat stand. All right. Guys, a hat rack? Yeah, that makes. Thank you, Mookie. I was like, hat stand? Hat racks exist? I need a hat rack. Put it right here. I can just tips on that for Kyle's Christmas present.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome
it would have
to
be
the
quite
family.
a big one. Hey, Coco Neko, welcome in. I can't wait until the Sabbath hat makes into the rotation.
That's what she said.
Your PO box is about to be filled with hat racks. No. Okay, Nicole, what's your answer? And yeah, Liz, I still need an answer from you as well. Hey, Dank Tryhard, what up? Oh, chatmomonly.com will feature the finest and bougiest memes in all the land. There's a bit of something for everyone of all ages. Chatmomonly.com is rated E for everyone. I enjoy memes, and she provides many fun times, and even the occasional VC tag with Kyle Phillips. 10 out of 10 would recommend. IGN. Okay. Hey, Kayla's back.
It's alive!
Welcome back, Kayla. A wall cube, cubbies. I don't have room for a wall cube. Kayla. Well, so you got to play Breath of the Wild in Purgatory. That's cool. Was it cold out there? All right, guys. I have to change my hat. I've never done this before on stream, so just a heads up. I have to do this weird thing. I don't know why, but when I change my hat, I have to get naked. So just please, guys, close your eyes. I'll let you know when I'm done. Nothing weird's gonna happen.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
What's up, Blue? Hey, goat. There's a goat in my doorway. Welcome in. Nothing weird's gonna happen. Just please close your eyes. I'll be done in just a moment, okay? Oh. Uh-oh. What's this?
No.
Dungeons and Dragons. Satan's game. Your children, like it or not, are attracted in their weaker years to the occult.
So... Oh, farts. I did almost get it this time. Keisha. Morgan dropping the Craig Homer emote. Denki Kaminari is the best quirk. Can't convince me otherwise. I know. I think onlyhats.com. Oh my gosh. This is a fantastic beer. Oh. India Pale Ale with mango flavor and spice. No butts, only hat stuff. I like onlyhats.com. Stream Raiders. Stream. Oh! Keisha, you said it's been a while. Have you seen the new hat subscriber badges? Thoughts on Danganronpa, the game or the anime, if you ever play or watch? I have never played nor watched it.
Welcome to the family.
Bean PV Gaming, welcome in. I think I would. Like, if a tier 3 were to pick it for their game, I would play it. No, I wouldn't play it on stream. It's a little rated R, as I understand. But if you're tier 2 and 3, you know, once a month we do tier 2, 3 after dark in the afternoon. And so we can play it for that. Your hat conundrum will be solved Wednesday. Evangeline, stop it. The anime is worse than the game by far, says Rhea. I feel like those are some strong words. Would I have ever done a Pikachu cosplay? I'm not opposed to it, I guess. What's this kite? Well, that's one hat rack, though. I need, like, a rack. It's pretty nice, though. That would keep the hat shape. Worse in the sense of gore, rated R-ness. Oh.
That's what she said.
Have you read any manga? If so, what is your favorite manga series? I read Fire Force. Hey, Nicole. There you go. That's Fire Force. Kyle. Oh, wait. What is this? Ooh, kite. That's, yeah. Hat rack. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It only holds 10 hats, though. And it's 120 bucks. I'm looking for, like, cheapo depot wire. One day, can I change my second sounder? Sure. Liz, if you've answered, I have not seen your answer yet. Just a heads up. I don't know if you're still thinking about it. Okay, actually, can someone help me? Okay. When I was in high school, so this is 2001 or 2, a guy lent me a manga. It was about a samurai, or yeah, he's a samurai, but not like, it wasn't in the Edo period. It was like gritty. I just remember being like, whoa, this is so bloody. This is cool. And I remember like he was about to get in a fight, and like he was like standing like this, and he had his robes, you know, and like a bunch of swords like ching, fell out of his robes, and like ching, stuck into the ground. And on his robe, he had the swastika. And I was like, what the hell did you give me? And he's like, no. Back in Japan before World War II, that meant something else. It's a Buddhist symbol. And I was like, okay. But I remember that's like the only manga I've read that wasn't Blade of the Immortal? Blade of the Immortal? Dustin, better, closer, warmer, but that has to go on a door. But could that go on a wall? If that could go on a wall, Dustin, that might work. Blade, hang on, let me look up Blade of the Immortal. Okay, rings a bell.
Whoa. Tier 3, incredible.
Hey,
That's the
Neko, Tier
highest
3,
level of support.
15 months.
Thank you so
Says,
much,
woo!
and welcome.
Neko, how the hell are ya? I need some more pictures. Maybe. Oh, yep. I think that's it. I'm guessing. Was there an anime made of this manga? Whoa. Okay, so after some thinking, I think we need a page of Denki-related art content. It'll not only include cool fan art of Denki, but also fan art of Denki relating to content from your streams. And yes, that includes Denki. Dressed as Daisy, because we know how much you love Daisy. And maybe for spicy content, throw in some fan art of a certain ship.
Yes.
2 anime were made. Oh. Takashi Miike made a live-action movie of that manga? I gotta check that out. Although, I don't know if I can stomach Takashi Miike movies anymore. Like, when I was a teenager, it was like, oh, this movie's so well made, but it's like some of the worst content I've ever seen in a movie. If you had to choose 3 quirks to have in real life, which will you choose? 3 quirks? Have I seen any live action anime movies? I have not. I went on a foreign film kick. Like, anyone seen Old Boy? The original Korean movie? Don't do it, it's not worth it. I thought that they're like so bad that they're good. Jack, you've seen Old Boy? It's pretty amazing. And yeah, it's brutal. But one of the most shocking twists in any movie I've ever seen. Like, I remember it was just like, you know, you're like watching it, it's intention, you're just like, and I remember just like my jaw literally dropped watching that movie. There's a moment where you're just like, and it's a good movie. Sorry, Kai, you know I had to throw Daisy. Yeah. Seen the horrible Dragon Ball one and the Death Note one, and they were both bleh. I got Dragon Ball with that one guy. That Dragon Ball live action movie. That just shows you how racist Hollywood is. Because they like, it's a movie about these Japanese characters, and I want to say they had some, what's up, Mansion? They had some Asian actors play a lot of the characters, if I'm not mistaken, except for Goku, the main guy. They're like, can't be an Asian dude, gotta be a white guy. Just like, oh my god. Dragon Ball Evolution was so bad it was hilarious. All the might. No, there's not. The OG. Yes, I do have the OG uncensored Ichi the Killer. You can't get it anymore. Bulma was a white chick. Yeah, that faux hawk. Okay, I'm gonna get on my soapbox for just a second, guys. So, like, from the year 2004 to 2009, there was this hair trend called the faux hawk. And you take your hair and push it up into a fake mohawk, faux hawk. God, I hated the faux hawk. Because it's like, you don't have the balls to do a real mohawk. You instead have to do this stupid looking hairstyle. Sorry, Zaffy. But I am passionate about that. I'm sorry. Zaffy, you're awesome. That's right. How dare you disrespect my kind. Poor Zaffy. Latom's in the chat for Zaffy. For brutally offending him. That's good. No, dude. I'm a grown-ass man now. I don't care. But back in the day, when I had a mohawk and I'd see people with faux hawks, I'd be like, what are you doing? Do the real thing, bro. Coop, I have seen... I didn't know there were more than one movie. Yes. Yes. Nicole. Keisha, that's true. Coop, I didn't know there was more than one Battle Royale movie. Oh, Mansion, I saw your DM. I'm very excited. I'm gonna have to try it out sometime. Kites. So back to the hat racks. Yeah, so there's another, like, on the door one. Now, okay, so Kite, the only thing with that one, if it has the, like, you know, if it's like that, just a thin piece of, like, metal, those aren't good. Because, you know, it does that to your hat, you know? And eventually it'll get it'll develop a pinch in it. So if you're gonna do kind of the hook style, you want it to be like a round, like a knob thing. Just shopping stream hat edition. What animal would make an awesome... Oh, hang on. Someone asked what quirk I'd have. So real quick, I think that was it Danny? I think you asked. So I don't know what 3 quirks I'd have, but the one I definitely would have is Kyle Phillips and his knobs. Yeah. My quirk would be, I'd call it Lucky Charm. Is the name of the quirk I would have. And basically, it'd be like a support quirk, kind of, where I could greatly boost my own luck at the detriment of everyone around me a little bit, or I could boost the luck of everyone around me a little bit at the great detriment to myself. Kyle is Major League Baseball. I like baseball, obviously, with all my hats. There's actually 2 of them. The second one isn't as good as the first one, but it's a nice watch. Yeah, Battle Royale. I remember watching Battle Royale. That was a great movie. But, and when I read Hunger Games, I was like, oh, this is just Battle Royale, but PG-13 version. Ever played Sentinels of the Multiverse? I have not. There's a character with a very similar power to that. Is my hero new class Poggers? I don't know what that is. Yeah, Dustin, same thing. Those hooks. Unfortunately, those hooks work good for one-size-fits-all hats, but not fitted hats. Yeah, so Kite, that's Dustin actually sent me that. So that's actually probably the best way to go, is because you put the bill of the hat. Kyle is Ladybug now? Kyle's Ladybug.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome
Ladybug?
to the family.
Hey, what's up, Fade? How are ya? Thank you, read the sequel. MLB equals Miraculous Ladybug. What? Why am I Miraculous Ladybug? Because of my quirk? My lucky quirk? What is Miraculous Ladybug? Her power's Lucky Charm? What is it? What's her power? Is it exactly what I described? Not exactly. Okay, I'll just call it something different then. Sir, how do you not know? Someone get Ezra Weiss into this. Hey, your boy Poles. Yes, skate panel Saturday. Very excited. It's a power that helps give her a piece to a puzzle to solve. I have seen Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. My favorite Ranger is the Green Ranger. I only know Miraculous Ladybug because of Sophia, actually. She's talked about it a lot. Jason David Frank. I just like the Green Ranger because he was the only one. Everyone else has to go like Pterodon, but he would go and use his ocarina to call in his Zord. Saturn Star, how are ya? Pringles has a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich flavored chip. That sounds good. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go TT. Thank you. My sound effects are awesome. I'm gonna go TT real quick. When I get back, we're gonna build the Pikachu thing. BRB. Amanda is in. Okay. Let us, hang on. First of all, our first successful game of the night deserves a Zavia Wheeler sponsored. Toasty! Oh. A toasty with a Craig fart.
Oh.
Let's go, let's go! Craig knows when I'm in a hurry.
Seriously, sugar?
It's time to fart.
Can you stream into Discord, please?
I was thinking the same thing. And would you guys want to play Among Us? I don't know if you guys are Among Us players or you going to bed.
What is Among Us?
What is Among Us?
Well, is it a game that is on Game Pass? That's more of what I'm asking.
It's a free mobile game.
It's a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Don't do that to Jeff.
Jeff, you don't know what Among Us is?
I've heard of Among Us, but I'm thinking of the one where the PS5 zombie game where it's the person that's like what is it? It's like a really sad zombie game, but that must not be Among Us.
No.
At all.
You've never played Among Us.
Nope.
Wow, Jeff.
Is
Smiles
it on-
Smiles wakes up from lurking to go, what? Shit.
Congratulate lightning. What kind of fighting will go
Damn, boy, he thick.
It's a death clock.
Need that.
Did you guys kill him?
No.
Oh.
He ran away.
He ran away like a bitch.
Sorry.
Jeff,
Hold on, let
you
me-
are like...
Yeah, I hurt myself a little bit.
Damn, Jeff.
Hey, so can I heal other players?
I just
Yeah,
healed
you can
myself
heal
a little
other
bit.
players.
Okay.
Hi, Joanna. I hope you have an awesome birthday. I hope your birthday actually goes beyond plus ultra, but I also hope you get a little dumb denki on your birthday. Because you got to. It's your birthday. Anyway, peace out, Joanna. There you go. Leo, Manda is in. Okay. Let us, hang on. First of all, our first successful game of the night deserves... Oh, yeah. Guys, the P went good. The P went good. Oh. What are all these quotes? I guess all the Mario power was in my urine. Man, I haven't updated the quote command in a long time. I need to do that.
That's what she said.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think it's time. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want me to build this Pikachu? That is the that is the edge of my light stand. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Ah! This poor webcam. It's been through so much. Okay. Oh no, I declined the duel. Excuse me. It's reflecting off plastic, so it won't be as shiny. Guys, I highly recommend if you're of age. This 1985 IPA was delicious. Frosted Onion, my day was awesome, especially now that you're here. Boy, still don't work? Who's trying to duel me? This webcam has been through some things. This looks like Five Nights at Freddy thing. I like how what told me my Prime sub was up is that a commercial popped up. Is that the ocarina that the Green Ranger does? Thank you, Taylor. All right. No, it's not too bad. Got some stickers. All right, we're gonna start off with the face. Finally got in via PS4. I thought you only had a Switch. Kyle, accept duel. Okay, how do I accept the duel? I don't even know how to do that. How do I accept the duel?
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate your support.
Hey, Smudge Party! 2 months, baby! Tier 1, welcome in. I do accept. Okay. I accepted the duel at sea, Skater Boy. What are we gonna do? Oh, okay. Alright, Speed. I feel you. I feel you. Level 1 cosplay, welcome in. Now what? I accepted it. You need the sprites? Is that what it is? Oh, well, look at us. We're fighting. Crit! Oh, I think you beat me. Oh, no! Frosted Onions have a good... Wait, Frosted Onions? You don't have to be a sub to chat. You can just chat normally. Frosted Onions, I hope you haven't been thinking that you have to have... Is the chat in sub-only mode? Yeah. Frosted Onions, it's... Anyone can talk. Well. What's up, Bean Peavy? Alright, Tiff. AYA 10 plus. Make it spicy because why not? Ooh, spicy. Alright, Tiff. Let's make it spicy. Tiff, what is the most embarrassing bathroom related incident that's ever happened to you? And by bathroom, I mean bodily function. What's the most embarrassing bodily function related incident that has ever happened to you? Oh, look at that. Already. There's his face. Check. Verification. Make its body. 5 and 4. He's so happy. Burp so loud when my teacher was talking. I once in middle school, without thinking, I just literally lifted up my butt cheek and just ripped a fart in the middle of class. I was just like studying, and I was just like, and just like, but like no one knew it was me, and I was just like, oh. It was like 7th grade. Yep. Oh, it was bigger than that. Well, and I know like middle school and high school, really any school, can have some terrible...
Before we begin, let's pray. Let's pray.
Guys, let's pray.
Heavenly Farts.
I know some people had a tough time in school, and I'm not bragging, but I've basically been 6'3", like, since the 4th grade. So, I kind of never had a tough time. So, even had someone been like, oh, it was Kyle, I would have been like, yeah, it was me. And they would have been like, yeah, all right, cool. we have a body. Is that a Pikachu butt? Is that a Pikachu butt? Oof, Mike. I know that happened to someone I knew. That is rough. Is it just sitting there? Okay. Continued on the back. This is 2. Probably were the stereotypical Kyle that drink monsters. No, I was not. Thickachew. If you didn't voice Denki, what other character in this series would you want to voice? I auditioned for Bakugo, Aoyama, and Shigaraki and Denki. So any of those, really. Those are the characters I was like, yeah, I want to do those. Deku, you damn nerd. Yeah, that's so. Someone play. I have a Bakugo impression. Someone play the blurb. It's really good and totally not lame. All right, so 14. In first grade, I wasn't feeling well one day, and I asked the nurse to let me go.
Deku, you damn 16-year-old girl! You idiot nerd!
Nerd.
You Deku!
Excuse me.
Why is it that I can't find a moment of peace and quiet in my life?
That was my Aizawa. I was feeling one day and asked the nurse to let me go to the nurse. Oh, teacher to let me go to the nurse. She said no. So I put my head down to try and calm my stomach. And I ended up projectile vomiting all over this boy who I had the biggest crush on.
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate your support.
That poor kid was traumatized, and that was the first time I truly felt humiliation. Oh, no! Tiff, that is rough. Has everyone seen that TikTok of the choir practice? And that kid just sprays vomit all over everyone, or like the first like few people in front of him. It's rough. Skater Boy, thanks for the resub. Tier 1 for 3 months. 3 months, woot woot. Here's to many more. P.S. I crushed your butt in the duel. You did. You crushed me butt. Okay, so 14. That. Okay. Oh, those are his ears. If you can't handle a little puke, he's not the one. Time in 4th grade, my teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, so I ended up peeing my pants and I had to do it
thanks for the
an
sub.
entire standardized
I appreciate
test.
Your support.
Hey, Haven, 5 months with Prime. I wish I knew how to make my Prime sub auto-renew. You cannot. You cannot auto-renew your Prime sub, unfortunately. Is it a boy or girl Pikachu? I think it's a non-binary Pikachu. Girl vomit on the front row of the stage. Yes, Skater Boy. Yes, exactly that. Guys, drop the bats. We got a kitty
Drop the bats.
raid.
Defend the channel from this villainy and scum that has come to our honorable channel.
What is up, kitty? How are ya? Attach its face. All right, we got body. Oh, you're playing Valorant. How's Valorant, kitty? Oh, so that's not his butt. Oh, that's his butt. Whatever. There's no light in his eyes. He's been through the pits. Clipping through model sprues. It's pretty satisfying. Hey, Turtle Human, thanks for the sub.
I appreciate your support.
Kitty, how was your stream? I remember in grade 1, I got in trouble in gym and had to go back to class and sit there till they were done with gym. And I had to pee, but didn't want to risk getting in trouble for going pee. So after a little while, I peed my pants. We had to go for an assembly, and we were in line, and everyone was like, "It smells like pee. Who peed?" I just went along with it, like, "Yeah, that's gross. Who peed? Yeah, that's just what you do." Or you go, there's two ways. You either try and join the crowd and be like, "Yeah, who peed? Gross." Or you go, "It was me. I peed my pants. Only cool kids pee their pants."
No.
And you just got to get one friend to be like, "Yeah, you know what?" And then they pee their pants. And then you're good. Hey, what's up, Sar? Fairy Tale Zone, Sariandi. Yeah, you own it. I'm not cool enough to pull that off. I think that's, what was that, Billy Madison? When the one kid pees his pants and Adam Sandler's like, only the cool kids pee their pants.
Macaroni in a pot. That's
Starting to look more like Pikachu. His ears move. I don't know if that's by design. Insert and tip over. Okay. Good to go. Make its arms. Assemble ses bras. Monta los brazos. Oops, well, why would they have these so far away? Huh? What? That's not right. I really enjoyed Valorant. It was my first time playing. You know, in the void of COD, you know, we've been on the search for the new FPS, so I'll have to check out Valorant. What other languages do you speak other than English? Je parle le français. Hablo español. Taylor, no nippers, just my fingers. Dang, try hard. Have a good one. Apparently I pooped on the floor to assert dominance when my family tried potty training me. My one and only act of defiance. I peeked earlier. Your one and only act of defiance? Oh, hang on. We got Stream Raiders. Mike says, "Give me your worst." No, I'm abandoning. I'm gonna change the AYA. I'm gonna take away the intensity scale. It's just gonna be an AYA. No more intensity scale. I can't do it anymore. Oh, this one's done. Well, Mike, I don't know if you're here for this, so I'm going to ask you this because I like this question. What would be... What would be OnlyFans.com/Present Mike's tall hair? So now that they've gotten rid of sexually explicit content, they have recruited you to come in there and put on some unique content that is not sexually explicit. What do people go to OnlyFans.com/Present Mike's tall hair for? Tall hair. Yeah. Well, Mike, it can't be sexually explicit. Yeah, Rhea. OnlyFans as of starting October 1st. Yeah, Mike. Lay it on us. Hey, Jason Zombie, what up? Beep. Pikachu has arms and feet now. I'm gonna put his little back things. Make the shapes line up. Does Pikachu have this? I don't remember him having that. Guys, one thing we can all agree on is that Aizawa needs sleep. Yeah. It's Tumblr all over again. Minerva the Third, I'm new here. How's everyone doing this fine evening? Minerva, how is it going? Welcome in. What brought you here? Have you worked with any of the other dub VAs, or have you met your sub Denki VA counterpart? I've not met my sub VA counterpart, but I have met and hung out with many times the other dub VAs. Many times. We don't really get to work with each other. Hannah, have a good one. Guys, everyone say goodnight to Hannah. Skater Boy, I'm not a cider guy. I'd rather take beer. No offense to those who like ciders. If that is your cup of tea, go for it. Bellatrix, you speak Spanish, English, French, German, Japanese, Patois. What's Patois? Oh, right on. Well, welcome in. Welcome in, Minerva. Yeah, tonight we're doing just chatting.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Curry Soul Lover, I am hyper aware. I have already downloaded him. Maybe we'll play it for overtime. Just make sure you go in the Discord, you subscribers, and vote on the pre-stream poll the overtime poll options. Maybe we can play with some Shinso for overtime. PR, Spanglish, and some German Italian for me. Oh, what is Patois? Ik spreek in Gleisen in the Beach, Netherlands. All I know of German is Dadurch ist kaputt. Which is the shower is broken. They're not getting rid of all sexual content. They're cracking down on the current terms of service, which includes limiting what kind of content is allowed. But if they did get rid of all sexual content, then I'd probably make content of tasteful photos. And probably play off my love of bananas and make content... Oh, hang on. And make contact with banana-flavored snacks and bananas in general. All right. Mike. That's quite random. Renstone. Can you say that? Renstone, can you give me some context? I need to start asking for context for when people want me to say things that I don't recognize, because I have been bamboozled. I assume you just want me to say that you are Pog, and I'm fine with that, but I just need you to confirm that that is indeed what you're talking about. I had a question which may sound dumb. When anime dubs give voice, do the voice directors just find people and go, hey, voice this guy, or is it just normal auditions? Honestly, it's sometimes one or the other. Kind of depends on what your timeline is like. Oh, guys, so those of you that have been around for the past, like, 4 months, and I've been talking about that mysterious other show that I haven't started yet. It's just been in, like, purgatory forever. You guys know what I'm talking about? The chew is looking good. Yes. Lamayama, what up? I finally got the green light to start it. Yes, and I can reveal I will be directing Cory in the House Season 2. I'm sending you a decent pair of nippers. You just broke me when you said you were breaking them out with your fingers. Taylor, I'll take your nippers.
No.
No way! I don't believe it!
You shouldn't, because it's untrue. But no, I can't say what show it is, but finally, that other show that I should have been working on for the past, like, 4 months, I get to start. Have any thoughts on MHA being brought into live action? How they should portray Denki? No. I mean, I think we've all determined that live action anime movies tend to not be good. So I think it's just kind of whatever, you know? There's an audience for it. I hope that audience likes it.
Yes.
I hope we get to... Maybe I'll get to dub it. That'd be cool.
So you admit you just lied?
Yes. What's that from? No, I've not made my own show. The Kenshin one was okay. They're limited by reality, yeah. Like, can you imagine the end of Heroes Rising in live action? Like, there's just no way it's gonna look as cool. Like, you know, that's the advantage of animation, you know? Like, on the one hand, you know, it doesn't look as realistic because it's not real people. But on the other hand, you can do, of course, some things that you normally can't do with the live action stuff. Pato is what people from Jamaica speak. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know Jamaica had its own language. Yeah, it's gonna be cough, Hobbit movies, cough. I saw the first and third Hobbit movies. I never saw the second one. Wait, what? What? No sticker? How am I supposed to do this? What? Oh. Big fat fingers. All right. The last thing in this Pikachu model is done. I didn't miss much. Hey, what's up, Rosie? How are ya? Second was my favorite of the three. Well, I was excited because The Hobbit, I read that a lot as a kid. So I was excited for the Hobbit movies, but yeah, it was too much CGI. Boom. Its ears move. If you shake its head, its ears move. Si tu remues sa tête, ses oreilles bougent. Al girar el cuello, se la mueven. Oh, se le mueven las orejas. Pokémon en acción. Disfruta de Pokémon en acción. I'm mixing like Spanish and French. Alright, there you go, guys.
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate your support.
There is Pikachu. Hey, Space Pigeon, thanks for the Prime sub. Oh my gosh, Keisha, what movie do you have to watch? Oh, I forgot to water my baguettes. There's Pikachu, y'all. Oh, the green screen kind of got him a little bit. So yeah, if you move his head, his ears move. This is, guys, this is from Nikki. Nikki, I'm gonna put Pikachu right underneath my Denki. Oh, look at that. Look at this dynamic duo. Hang on. Excuse the clutter in the dust.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
This act is over.
There you go. His life is in his eyes. There they go. The dynamic duo. Pikachu and Denki. Man, that is what we need. We need a Pokemon My Hero crossover so we can have the adventures of Denki and Pikachu. Bellatrix, he estudiado español para 2 años, pero nunca seguir.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Bushed Bean, welcome in. Quiero estudiar más, pero no tengo tiempo, desafortunadamente. Pero quizás antes año el año de fin, el fin de año. Sí, Kite. Solo español. Stream? Bellatrix, ¿qué quiere decir stream en español? Let's see. You can ayudar. I don't remember what that means. Ayudar. Is you can do it? Oh, I know you can do it? Is that what that is? They just say stream? To help? I can help you? I said I can help you. Ah, okay. But in Denki voice, but in Spanish? Okay. 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 Give me something to say in Spanish. Kara does not know Spanish. Farts. No, I need the, what's the Spanish word for farts? So they just say stream? Oh, yes! Someone translate the, okay, so here's the line. Someone translate this into Spanish. You know, we basically just met you, so it's kind of telling that we all know your personality is flaming crap mixed with garbage. Here, you know what? Luckily, I have the internet at my disposal. Now, Google Translate, guys, not accurate. But it'll get us close enough. You know, we basically just met you, so it's kind of telling that we all know your personality is flaming crap mixed with garbage. Excuse me. Wait, but that is so much more insulting in the Spanish dub. Is it? Okay. Disclaimer. This is a Google Translate. This is a Google Translate line. So if this means something extra offensive, don't blame me. Don't cancel me, guys. Okay? Here we go.
Stop it. Get some help.
Ya sabe, básicamente acabamos de conocer, así que es revelador que todos sepamos que tu personalidad es una mierda adherente mezclada con basura. What did that mean? Did I say that right? Hey, what's up, Kim? I love the Spanish language. Thank you, thank you. I freaking love this Spanish language. What my favorite word is desafortunadamente. Yes, but you said the S word? Did I? I guess crap. Hey, Kim from D&D. Right on, Kim. What were you playing as? Oh, no. Coop? I know that means something bad. Translate it back? Okay, yeah, let me translate it back. So translate it back is, you know, we basically just met you, so it's telling that we all know your personality is hot S mixed with garbage. Okay. Frosted Onion, I heard about it. I was talking to Chris, actually, and he said he was crying he said he's only cried during 2 acting sessions in his career, and this one was one of them. Beltrix, I have something called the Pimsleur program. It's 30 minutes a day. I used to do it for like a solid 4 months. I did it, and I got good. But I just stopped doing it and lost it. I'm gonna try again. Oops. Whoa. Oh, Zulu. What? Arlena Bloodgrave. Hey, Kyle, yesterday I had a singing audition, and I sang Polaris, the 6th MHA opening by Nate Wants to Battle. I was so nervous, but very excited. Fingers crossed I make it. Yeah, hell yeah. Good luck to you. How do you say fart in Spanish? I have no idea. No idea. Steph, have a good one. I play as a halfling paladin, basically a 3-foot tall healer that can bonk you very, very hard across your head. Here, let's listen back to this clip. This is a Google Translate line, so if this means something extra offensive, don't blame me. Don't cancel me, guys. Okay? Here we go.
Stop it. Get some help.
Ya sabe, básicamente acabamos de conocer, así que es revelador que todos sepamos que tu personalidad es una mierda adherente mezclada con basura. Thanks, Kite. Hey, Steph. I play as a centaur who was cursed to be a horse. So you're just a horse. See, fart in Spanish is pedo. Desafortunadamente. Steph, I'm good. How are you? All right. Mike did... Oh, yeah, we did answer. Taylor says, ah. I play a half-drow rogue who witnessed her mother being sacrificed to Lothar and poisoned her drow father. Wow. Me saying fart? No one's ever kept a fart count. Maybe someday. I'd still be glad to teach. No, honestly, I'm not against that, but I'd be so inconsistent with when I'd be able to request your aid. It's nothing bad. I'm not the kind of person. Hola. Hola. Oh, so that's hello. My name is Kyle Phillips and I love Daisy. Come on. Come on, Lakin. My rudimentary Spanish has saved me.
Yes.
I will never say that. Collab streams other VAs. We would love to see it. Momo Creative. Well, I actually do that all the time. I've played Sea of Thieves with like Chris Wakehamp, Justin Briner, Rico Fajardo, some of my stream teammates. Chris, of course, is Aizawa.
Hey,
Rico's Mirio. Briner
Welcome
is
to the
Deku.
family.
I've also played Magic the Gathering with Briner, who's Deku, Rico, who's Mirio, and Aaron Dismuke, who's the guy who eats edamame beans. Your Alien Queen, welcome in. Guys, what else? And I also once a month do guest panels. Mamajiki. Steph, have a good one. Like, for example, this Saturday, we have a Skate the Infinity panel. Which I directed with Chris Wakehamp was my co-director for the show. And me and him are hosting a skate panel with Matt Shipman, who's Reki, Howard Wong, who's Longa, and Damon Mills, who's Cherry Blossom. So that's this Saturday at 2, Central Standard Time. What else have I done with other people? We did Among Us. Let's see, I've had Eric Vale on, who's Shigaraki. Anime Rens, no Joe. So with my setup, the way I do it, I kind of can only do 3 people. Like, having Chris on is already going to be like, I have to like move some stuff around. Moogie, yes, I've played Sea of Thieves with Jared Green a couple times. Yeah, Jiro, I love you. Actually, Afraid Jade, there's an old clip of my stream of me confessing to Jiro as Denki, if you want to go find that. It's probably the most viewed clip I have, I think. Holy, you're right. We do need more Sea of Thieves. Guys, let's play some Sea of Thieves. Future stream idea. Play Among Us with your fellow cast, but play in character as your characters and voice them through the game. We did play Among Us. I played Among Us with Jason Liebricht, who's Dobby, Elizabeth Maxwell, who's Midnight, Eric Vale, who's Shigaraki, Danny Chambers, who's one of the little girl in the My Hero movies, Zeno Robinson, who's Hawks, Kellen Goff, who's Overhaul. I found your voice in Initial D because of Pedro. A bunch of people. We played Among Us a while back. It's hard to get 9 other VAs to collaborate their schedules. So, but next Thursday, I'm playing Jackbox with 7 other people, so. Afraid Jade, I don't know. Can someone help out Afraid Jade? And can anyone find that clip of me confessing to Jiro as Denki? Who else was in that? Oh, Chris Waitcamp, of course, was in it. Waitcamp is my bro, for those who don't know. We screw around like hoes. But reality, we're a couple of average Joes.
That's what she said.
Oh, thank you, Frey Jade. What is my day like? Dustin, what do you mean? In general? Or today? Or tomorrow? What are you talking about? Thank you, Nicole. Tomorrow, guys, I'm gonna be ending overtime like pretty strictly. Like, you know how I'm like, well, 30 minutes of overtime. It's gonna be 30 minutes. I have to be done at 12:30. Hey, Tashi found it. There you go, Afraid Jade. Because Kensington is having a little a minor operation, not an operation even, a laparoscopy, a camera going down into her stomach. Nothing serious at all. But we have to wake up early for that, so. That is what my day looks like tomorrow. She'll be okay. She's fine. She's fine. She's had some stomach stuff. And so we're just trying to get to the bottom of it. So that's tomorrow. It's never fun when your kid has to go under, though. Man. So it's kind of weird. Just to get a little on the serious side here. I've been alive for 34 years. I've been through some crazy stuff. Done some crazy, dumb stuff. The most nervous and anxious I've ever been in my entire life was when Kensington went in for surgery when she was 14 months old? No, 16 months old. She had a cyst on her neck. And at the time, we thought it was just superficial. We're like, no big deal. But then they did an x-ray, and they're like, we need to take this out. It's going to start encroaching on some stuff in her throat. And, yeah. I do not wish that level of anxiety and nervousness and fear on anyone. That was rough. I think I got these grays here because of that. Man, something happens, man, when you become a parent, like... It's so weird. Like, you know, kids, man, could be so difficult. And so, like, you know, like Wednesday, we had a little date night. Kara and I did. It had been a little bit. So I was like, we need a date night. So I was like, hey, Mom, Dad, like, can we drop the girls off from like 5 to 8, you know? Just so we can get some dinner and hang out, and then we'll come get them and put them down. And they're like, yeah. And so, like, when you drop them off, you're like, oh, good, no kids, woo! But then when you go to pick them up, you're like, it's only been a couple hours, but, like, you miss them so much. As hard and as frustrating as they can be. Ain't nothing quite like having kids, man. And I've had pets. Many pets. You know, it's people like, oh, I'm a cat mom, I'm a dog mom, or dog parent, or whatever, and that's fine. Do you, but when you actually have another human life that you're in charge of, it's wild. Like, quite different. It turns you from being a snot-nosed brat into an adult pretty quickly. But they're gonna be great. I've already got Kensington on Smash Bros. So Kensington is about to turn 4. And I think she saw me playing Smash Bros one day or something like that. She's like, can I play Smash Bros? I was like, yeah. And so now every once in a while she's like, can we play Smash Bros? And, you know, we just play on the sideways Joy-Con, you know, and she just basically runs back and forth off the level. And I'll say, hit the bonk button. It's not the attack button, it's the bonk button. Like, hit the bonk button. Bonk that other person. You're just wrestling. And who's her main? Matt, honestly, no joke, Pikachu. She freaking loves Pikachu.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
When I drop Elizabeth off at the sitter, she yells out to me, bye, Dada. Makes me want to turn around and give her a big hug. Dude, man. Like, so, you know, it's like, oh, man, it was nice dropping them off. Like, oh, and then you're like, oh, well, we miss them. And then you go to pick them up. They're like, Daddy! And they run up to you, and you're just like, oh, God. It's pretty awesome. Curry Soul Lover, have a good night. Do my girls like Star Wars? They have Star Wars pajamas and stuff. They haven't... Star Wars, it's a little too mature for them at the moment. I think Star Wars is like 7. I feel like I'm trying to think when I first watched Star Wars, and I want to say it was like 7-ish, 3rd grade, you know, right? 3rd-ish grade. I don't know. When did you all watch Star Wars? My dad told me one of his fondest memories of me is running into his arms enough to make a grown man cry. I'm telling you. So Chris told a story once about how one of his sons disappeared while they were out to dinner and he absolutely freaked out. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, good night, Kyle. The stream is awesome. I'll make sure to turn on notifications for the next one. Thank you for the interaction with me and thanks for messaging me earlier on Discord, too. It really made my day. Nice. Momo, yeah, I'll see you maybe Saturday, 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific for the skate panel. After you built the Millennium Falcon. Rhea, I've never built the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, so I was meeting a buddy of mine. He has a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And Kara and I have a almost 4-year-old and almost 2-year-old. And so we're like, hey, there's this park we can go to. He was in town. He lives in Houston, so we went there. And, you know, you're just kind of, you know, it's one of those things where it's a park is nice because you can just, like, run free. And you just keep an eye on them and you can talk, keep an eye on them, talk, keep an eye on them. They're doing their thing. Penelope's too young. She sticks around us. But, you know, Kensington's running around with them. And then, like, you see his 2 kids running back. And you're like, where's Kensington? They're like, oh, I don't know. And you're just like, your heart, like, drops. You're like, and you immediately, I ran to the entrance of the park. Because it's kind of like an enclosed park. I ran to the entrance. And I was like, if I see some MFer, like, that's when it gets scary as a parent. Because it's like, if I see, I don't care if it's another kid or an old lady. If I see someone walking out with my child, I'm going to freaking tackle the crap out of them. Like, I'm going to lay them out without even questioning it. But yeah, of course, she just was a step behind the other 2 kids. You know, I was like, fine. Yeah, no. Yeah, that happens. Like, because, man, kids, Penelope right now, like, in the house, like, I'll be, like, washing dishes, and I'll look over, and she's playing with blocks. I'm like, okay, there's Penelope. Like, 5 seconds later, I'll look, and she's gone. I'm like, what? And I'll, like, look over, and she's in Zeus's water bowl, like, it's like, how did you get him? Like, 5 seconds, she's, like, sprinted over to Zeus's water bowl, which is, like, 20 feet away, and just, like, pouring water on herself. It's just, like, man, Penelope. And so it's funny, my parents, so Kensington, we've been able to discipline her very, knock on wood, easily. Like, first time Kensington went for, like, a power outlet, you know, we're like, no, like, you know, that's dangerous. You don't touch the power outlet. And she's like, oh, okay. Yeah, they do work in a different time frame. You know, and ever since, you know, she'd, like, be like, oh, we don't touch the power outlet. And we're like, that's right, you don't touch the power outlet. Penelope, we don't know how to discipline her. Like, she's the kid, like, we'll be like, you can't touch the power outlet, and she'll, like, touch it all over. We're like, no! Or, like, I don't know why I'm, like, always doing dishes in these scenarios, but I'll, like, be doing dishes, and I'll look out of my periphery, and I'll see her, like, at the power outlet, like, looking at me. And I won't look at her. But then if I do, if she catches me catching a glance at her, then she touches it. She waits for me. Like, my Xbox 360 is out in the living room, and she likes to turn it on and off, because it goes blink, 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 blink. And so at first we're like, no, you don't turn that on. And now, same thing. I'll be doing something, and I'll, out of my periphery, I'll see her. And I'll look at her, and then she turns it on. And so we were talking about my parents, and, you know, they watch the girls a lot. And my parents were like, Kyle, Penelope is exactly you at that same age. they're like, ha, now you get to deal with it. It is what it is. Afraid Jade, have a good one. One time as a little kid, I was lost at the mall, so I walked up to a cashier and asked for ice cream. My mom, terrified and crying, found me sitting behind the cashier eating ice cream. Ice cream. Yep. But what's so bad is Penelope is so funny. It's so hard to discipline her only because what she does is so funny. So you do this a lot. Like you'll see her do something and you go, Penelope. You know, you have to like, because it's hard not to just immediately smile. And if they see you smiling, then it turns into a game. Nikki, Penny really trying to be Denki, yeah. I know one of the most challenging things my parents had to watch me do was my black belt testing. Some of it required me to fight 1-on-1, 2v1, 3v1, and 4v1 to see how I go under pressure. My dad wanted to help me fight them off while my mom closed her eyes as she couldn't bear to watch me get hurt. Yeah. I saw her in the toilet. Oh my gosh, Bellatrix, yeah. Baby girl. Dude, just a few days ago, nearby my old town, some kid was running in a 4-lane highway. He got out of a nearby child care place. Their excuse was the gate was broken. Ooh, that is called a lawsuit. Yeah, I'm a middle child. Yeah. And so, like, as parents, like, so Kara's parents were pretty strict in the sense that, like, you know, everyone's parents has, you know, they make their mistake. Every parent makes mistakes, and you just try to learn from them. So we're hoping, like, so Kara's parents were like, you're doing piano. You're doing band like your brothers. Like they're not mean. They're wonderful people, for the record. You know, they were pretty like, you know, here's what you're gonna do. Like here, you know, because they wanted her to like have a drive and engage in extracurricular activities and stuff. But they were just very, I don't know what the word is. Pushy, I guess. I don't know. Whereas my parents, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And they'd be like, okay. So, like, I didn't really have any drive. And I think we were both affected in a way by that. So we're hoping to kind of come together to find a balance for the girls. But oh, trust me, my parents used to scold me for sneaking food into my room every time when I was little, so I get it. Hey, Rocker, how's it going? Only child? I was one of 3. Kite, most kills and assists. Taylor, top 2. New battle, guys. Drop your units. Remember, every 5 minutes, you can drop a Stream Raiders unit. All right, guys, I'm about to pee my pants. 6 siblings? Baby girl 7? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, Bat, that's good to hear. BRB, guys. I'm gonna go TT real quick. I'll be right back. And the chill out, the chillaxin will continue. Burb. Hi, Joanna. I hope you have an awesome birthday. I hope your birthday actually goes beyond plus ultra. But I also hope you get a little dumb denki on your birthday. Because you got to. It's your birthday. Anyway, peace out, Joanna. There you go. Leo. This guy is like, just does not care that I'm beating the crap out of him. Yeah! Oh, God! And then a scary-ass Phillips comes running in. I'm just gonna disrespect this dude by puking all over him.
He deserves it.
Oh my
this
gosh.
is brutal. All right,
Man.
what are we?
Uh-oh. Zapping Tiff. Oh, Zappy.
No!
Just barrels forward at Tiff, who just stood there.
Really just said, fuck them kids.
crushed.
You know.
Okay.
My gosh, the soundtrack is so beautiful.
You're beautiful.
For real, Kyle. No.
I'm blushing, but I'm a minor, so.
Oh God!
Moshi police.
Click that. Everyone click that. Running.
Taylor, run!
I'm so close.
Taylor, no! Oh no! Oh my gosh! Latome's in the chat for Taylor and Philip. Oh no!
Like a boss, man. I was sitting there shooting zombies as it exploded.
Dang! Be a wretch. You can change, by the way.
Offense down. Need ammo here. Reloading. Power ammo.
I gotta go on the ground.
Snipe him.
I'm on fire. You're sniping with bombing?
Yeah.
The young Midoriya in this.
Sheik! Sheik pulled it off.
Whoa.
Oh, wait. So Memphis 1, Abel 2, Schmeedy 3, and Devin 4. Congratulations, Memphis.
Way to go.
Flag on my war dog. Oh.
They got it. I died. Get out of there. I died. Kyle got me.
You guys wish you could do that. Let's go.
Okay.
I love
Oh,
how
I'm dead.
They have all the warthogs now. They have like 3 of them.
Damn it. Watch out, there's someone invisible. They're in the base. They're invisible.
I got.
How much?
Hi, Joanna. I hope. So what do you guys think of the new Just Chatting layout? Me likey. Hey, Danielle, what up? Pretty cool.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the family.
Hey, the Baku Bro, and just just your average cat king. Thanks for those follows. So the whole idea, so you know, I have the the fish tank. Also, I have 3 siblings, 2 sisters, then Artie the Bean, and a sister-in-law that's going to be joining us in October. Oh, nice. Hey, the Baku Bro. UWSP. You're awesome. You're awesome. I don't know what WSP is. Hey, rocker. Yeah, so I'll try to... I'm gonna... Like I said, I've been taking your guys' you know, feedback in, the end credits. Been really checking it out. And yeah, I do want to clean it up. So I think this is pretty cool. I like this. But yeah, I'll try to apply it to the other scenes, just kind of cleaning it up. So, you know, I have the fish tank. I still have 7? You have 7 siblings? Kyle sent you the Spanish dub of Denki's line. Oh, okay. Hang on. Guys, let's give this a listen.
I have no thoughts in my head right now. Just Denki's Spanish dub voice. He sounds so cute. Look at this.
Sabes, no nos conocemos desde hace mucho, así que es increíble que ya todos sepan que tu personalidad es una porquería. Terminemos. ¿Te gustaría ir a comer conmigo? Porque este combate terminará en un segundo. Descarga indiscriminada. 1.3 millones de voltios.
I have no thoughts in my head right now.
That sounds good. Alberto! I'm a little... right now, but the emotes are going to make me cry. Look at him. Space Pigeon. Did everyone see Deary's new name in the Discord? I Not Gray, hello. I Not Gray. You drop in the white flag and the rainbow. Drop your non-binary Denkies. Who created non-binary Denki? Anyway, oh, so on like the pre-stream, post-stream, and like just chatting, you know, I have the fish tank, you know. I think I'm gonna do away with the fish tank. We still have the fish tank.
Hey, thanks for
Hey,
the sub.
Frosted
I appreciate your
Onion.
support.
Thanks for the sub. Drop the pile of emotes you now have, including the rotating emote, non-binary Denki, the Kyle collection, the Denki collection, the anime roll collection, the real fun stream team collection, the animated emotes. Kite says, ah, but Redford. Yeah. So here's the deal. The fish tank footage is a little morbid. So here, wait. Let's see. Fish. Snap, Crackle, and Pop are all still alive. Pickle's still alive. Cutie, Banana, Redford, Lollihop are all dead. Storm almost died, but we had to relocate Storm to another tank. I know, Redford, that hurt me. That sucked. Kara came in one day while I was working. She goes, Kyle, Redford's dead. And I was just like, no. Shit. And like, but we also have a bunch of new fish, and even some of those new fish have died. It's too much to keep up with. And we asked the pet store, we were like, what's the deal? Are we doing something wrong? They're like, no, just fish. They don't last that long. And we're like, so Lollihop the frog, we had Lollihop. Lollihop died. We got a new Lollihop, Lollihop 2, disappeared. We don't know what happened to Lollipop 2. Banana disappeared. We don't know what happened to Banana. No, Kite, we have a super filter. Yeah, Smiles.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Thank you, Taylor.
Welcome to the family.
Duckies, welcome in. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places. No, worn out faces? Worn out faces. Yeah, Mom sent him to the farm. And so it's just too much. Like, I'd have to film like a new thing, I feel like, every week. My clownfish ate his mate the other day. I had 3 crabs that died. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, Storm. Okay, I mean, he's alive, so I guess this makes the story okay. One day, we found Storm, the beautiful blue betta fish, was like caught in the filter. Like he was stuck to the filter. We're like, oh no, not Storm. So I went in there to scoop him out, but we're like, oh, he's still alive. Okay. He just got stuck, I guess. And so we're just kind of watching him, and like the other fish would like go up to him and like bite his pretty fins and stuff and like yank him around and stuff. We're like, what is going on? Why are they attacking Storm? And so we were like, he's not gonna make it. But then Kara ran to the pet store, got like, it's like, so the tank, you know, it's a 20-gallon tank or whatever, you know, it's like, you know, this big. And then we got a little, like a little separate thing. And so we put that in the tank, put Storm in that, so Storm was still in the same tank but separate. We kind of like left him in there for a bit, and then Kara went back to the store, got a separate beta, specifically beta fish tank with a divider, got another beta fish, put Storm in there, and he's still alive. That was like 3 months ago. Calm before the storm. So we have Fire and Storm. Firestorm are the two beta fish. Yeah, snakes, that's what I thought. They're super territorial, but everyone was beating up on the beta fish. Like, if anything, we thought that Storm was going to snap and start attacking everyone else. Great. Fishes don't like new fishes because they get very territorial. No, I know! Storm's an OG! He was actually the first fish... No, he was the last fish in the tank. But he's one of the OGs. And then randomly they started attacking him. Hey, what's up, Kira? So yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, Kai, I don't... But why would they be territorial over him? He'd been there since day one. Like, randomly 4 months later, they attack him? Hey, Kira, nice. What horror games you playing? Smiles. Hungry. So yeah, I've had to flush a lot of fish down the toilet. So all to say, like, I liked including Zeus, in the stream and with the Zeus cam and stuff. So it's like, well, let's include the fish too. And it's like, I think I'm gonna nix the fish. I'm gonna come up with something different. Maybe I'll keep them for the pre-stream, But that's old footage. So it's weird. It's like, 3 of these fish and this crab and this frog are dead. Outlast? Oh, I want to play Outlast. I have it. I haven't played it yet. Miss my fishy Bartholomew and my turtle Tortuga. I had 2 turtles. I had a red ear slider and an orange box turtle for a long time. Leonardo and Michelangelo. No, Dana, that's the thing. I mean, I have to film it, and it's not hard, but it has to be dark. So I have to do it at night with no lights on in the rest of the house, or like during the day with a bunch of like light blocking curtains up. So it's just kind of a hassle. So I don't know. Anyway. All to say, why not play fetch with Zeus and make that the opening scene? Maybe. Ooh. Zeus doesn't play fetch. Zeus plays keep away. He likes to get something and then he wants me to chase him down and try and get it from him. Maybe. My aunt had a bunch of fish in while she was cleaning her tank. All her new fish had died. Yeah. We've had turtles, dogs, cats, salamanders, fish, guinea pigs, and a chinchilla. That'd be fun. I'll try and film some stuff outside. It's super hot in Texas right now, so maybe in like a month or so I'll reshoot. I'll shoot that. Kira, Smash Bros is kind of my go-to. I love Smash Bros. How about come up with the best Kyle memes to put before the recap? Ooh. What if... Okay, hang on. Let me look at me look at the fan art channel real quick. Maybe I'll, that'd be fun to do, like, a fan art, compilation? I don't know. We got a lot of ideas. Michelle. But yeah, basically something else besides just the fish. I miss having chinchillas. We had 2 big cages my dad had made, 14 or so total, split like 9 and 5 though. Every time they had babies, we'd name them and donate them to the local pet shelter. I had a girlfriend who had 2 chinchillas. They were pretty cool. I like the idea of just video of me and Zeus like frolicking through the backyard playing. I used to have a pet cheek. What is that? What
Yes.
is cheek? Artie has a chinchilla and she's so cute. Drives my allergies and panic mode. Yeah, because they roll around in dust and stuff. I need to go though. I have a hey Kyle. You ever tried chill games like Stardew Valley? I love Nikki. Have a good one. I love Stardew Valley. So I'd be down to play it. My parents had 2 parrots and taught them how to sing "Row, row, row your boat" in round. Wow. And my parents hated me for it. Oh, you taught them. And then your parents hated you? That's awesome. Years later, they donated him to the Phoenix Zoo. I walked into the aviary and started singing, and they started singing along with me. Oh, that's adorable. See Star Wars having an anime show? I did. Man, I got freaking... I was like... Because Funimation retweeted it, and I was like, what? Like, I want to do that. But then it was... They were just like, this is cool. I was like, oh. Kira, I have a PC and a Nintendo Switch. Mike, no. It's like, I think like the lead character is like Jennifer Aniston or something, you know? It just, I guess just Funimation was like, yeah, anime, and retweeted it. Moogie. Yes. I wish I could play along with you sometime. I'm lame. Kira, what games do you play? Like, so we play Smash Bros on Sundays. We play like Jackbox, Among Us. I don't know, guys. What are some other multiplayer games we play? Frost Onion, you play on 3 different consoles. Mario Kart sometimes, Mario Party sometimes, Sea of Thieves. Mike, have a good one. Disney is getting a bunch of big names to do the dub voices. Neil Patrick Harris, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yeah. Oh, Stephanie Shane and Michael Center Nicholas are in it. Awesome. I'm not jealous at all. Duckies, thanks for the follow. Pokemon Sword. Co-op with my co-op? Yes. Have we tried the Master Chief Collection? Multiple times. I forgot, you like dark milk or white chocolate, or doesn't matter. Oh, I like dark and milk chocolate. I do not like white chocolate. No white chocolate for me. I mean, I'd eat it if it was the only thing available, but yeah, white chocolate is not chocolate. Technically. Among Us, Jackbox, stream both of them. I've had good luck with horror games. Sea of Thieves, I'm okay at. Started just for chill, but I also read creepy pastas on Fridays. Speaking of Pokemon, we need another Sword Shield stream. Well, let's look at the, what's going to be on the overtime poll for tonight. Let's check that out. It's interesting, the difference between, Twitch and Discord. Like, I feel like Discord like always picks like Wind Waker. And we played Wind Waker before, but like, but then we go to Twitch and it's like not that. Co-op with my co-op. I'm not super excited for the Mario Party game only because while I love Mario Party, I feel like Nintendo like kind of screwed us over, those of us who bought Mario Party, Super Mario Party for the Switch, because like 4 levels and then no online support until 2 years later, right before the new game is announced. It's like, come on, Nintendo. Like, what's your effing deal? So I'm kind of like a little salty about that. I think if they were to release it instead of at $60... Hey, what's up, Ender? If they were to be like, hey, this is $40, like, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. But like, Haven, yeah, I've played Cuphead for Overtime before. That's a good Thrill and Thursday game as well. Oh, Sam, I don't mind that. I'm fine with playing with just the Joy-Cons. Yeah, co-op. I was one of the people who I got the original Mario Party, and then I bought it from Walmart, and then I could go to Walmart, and they Nintendo gave them a bunch of gloves. Man, I bet someone looked that up. I bet that's worth money. I have no idea where that is, but I remember getting the Nintendo glove for Mario Party. Evangeline, why? No, not the Power Glove. That was from the NES. Nintendo, after so many people were getting blisters, it was one specific game, mini game. You'd get a blister from having to rotate the control stick. So Nintendo basically, they stopped making Mario Party, and they sent out those gloves. They were fingerless gloves for people who bought the game. So you took your receipt to Walmart and you got this glove. And then Mario Party 2 came out. Mario Party 2 is basically a remake of Mario Party 1. It's almost the exact same game. Except without the control stick games. But man, Mario Party 1, that game is legit. Like now when you land on a bad luck space, it's like, oh no, I lose 5 coins. Wah, wah. But like Mario Party like 1, it was like you land on the Bowser space, and it's like, Bowser steals all your stars, all your coins, you go back to start, and you know what? You lose the game. And it's like, oh god! Like, it was such a big deal to land on the Bowser space. Yeah, Bowser Revolution. I loved Bowser Revolution. No, I hated Bowser Revolution, actually, because I always had the most coins. Yeah. Yeah, Mario Party 1 was awesome. Ruthless. And so now, Mario Party, the 1v3 games, so if you were the one, what is it? With Mario Party 1, basically, it was kind of like you bet your coins for the 1v3 games, and so, like, it was like if the one person won, they won 30 coins, and the other 3 lost 10 coins, and vice versa. The 3 would win 10 coins each, and the one person would lose 30 coins. Like, the 1v3 games, the stakes were insanely high. Had the genie? Wait. Oh, the genie. No. Not the first one. I think that was 2... maybe 3. Maybe it was just 2. Where you had the... Oh, so the genie is basically the golden pipe. You know, in the new game, it's the golden pipe takes you straight to the star in Mario Party 2 is the genie does the same thing. Play Glover for N64? I did not. Game Shark? Dear, back in my day, it was called Game Genie. And the flutter to get to the star before the pipe was used. And the flutter? To get to the star. The flutter. I don't remember what that is. Yeah, there's a new WarioWare game coming out. That might be fun. Except it's not... I don't think it's online multiplayer. It's only 2-player couch multiplayer. It's like, come on, Nintendo. Like, get with it. I've not seen the Turtles in Time Arcade. Deary. I think so. I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's single player or 2-player and only local co-op. Nintendo. The new WarioWare has a demo out? Hang on. What? Hey, Kyle. I want to pick a number to pick the next game I stream. 1 to 6. 1. Have you played A Way Out? No, I don't know what that is. The genie was in... Oh, is in 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I thought it was just in 2. No, I don't know what A Way Out is. What is it? Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I am in the middle of Mass Effect 3. Off I go. I never got into Mass Effect. I love Knights of the Old Republic, so I thought that it would be right up my alley, but I didn't get into it. WarioWare, get it together. See, like, this game is $50. Like, that's cool. You know? It's a little cheaper. Home Sweet Home, not. 2-player split screen about 2 people trying to escape prison. That's WarioWare? The new WarioWare has online multiplayer. Okay, but details are scarce for now. Okay. Would you like to see Knights of the Old Republic as a TV show? Sure. I mean, would it be opposed? Alright, real quick. Gotta hear stream readers. Let's look at the WarioWare demo real quick. Local wireless. Wario, you silly butt. See, look, why is it like... yes, Nicole, I am aware of the Wheel of Time series. If you could voice any character in the Star Wars franchise, which character would you want to voice? Ooh. Either Luke or Han. What is this game? Wario time. Uh-oh. Rats. Tweez. Oh, so this is just WarioWare. Shoe. Oh, who's this guy? Young Cricket. Who's this little? I don't want to be this freaking kid. I want to be Wario. The Mass Effect series was meant to originally be a Star Wars game before BioWare let them go do what they wanted for the series. Oh. Okay. Anyway. Hi, Chad. Hi, Kyle. What's up, Pachaka Rakaka? Sorry I didn't come so early in your stream. Got a little bit injured on my finger. I'm okay. I hope you're doing okay. Kira, have a good one. Have fun with your stream. What are you streaming tonight? Where the F is Stream Raiders? Am I crazy? Did I delete it by accident? Oh, there it is. I guess Wayland was just semi-confirmed the latest Bad Batch. For me, I'm not even gonna talk about Star Wars. A Way Out came out like 4 years ago. Really underrated. Feels like a movie, not too long of a story. I'm always down to try new stuff. I see Taylor. I owe Taylor an AYA. Okay. I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. Taylor, if you could voice anyone in the My Hero universe, who would you want to voice and why? Frosted Onion, definitely Luke Skywalker or Han Solo. Oh my gosh, these horned beetles. Nice. Ooh, maybe Deary. Midnight Cat Club away. I don't know what that is. Superior Snakes, most kills. Awex Flash. Most assists. And Chitin at top 3. Alright guys, we'll start this battle. But we'll see the result of it in overtime. But yeah, so everyone, every 5 minutes, drop a unit. No OVT pulled, only Banjo-Kazooie. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Let's see. Coop, lay it on me, bro. Tashi, I'm about to do it for you. In new full screen fashion. Coop. Coop, who or what would you say is your best quality that someone on a first date would walk away and be like, you know what? That Coop, he's got this going for him. Whether it's physical or personality-wise or whatever. Frosted Onion, have a good one. Coop, tell us what you think someone would think is your best quality. After a first date. All right, guys. Tashi Kikumaru has redeemed something. We've got it now in full screen. I almost fell. That one was close. It turned quickly. Don't worry. I said I would never fall. Alright, Coop, you want to hear Synthwave, I just saw. Let's get some Synthwave on. Oh, yeah. Wait, we need to get... Hey, Trey Thomas, what up? Oh yeah, Synthwave is like Stranger Things music. Honestly, that's kind of an odd one. Not sure I'd want to voice anyone for My Hero. The people in voice chat right now are saying either Aizawa or Facom, so I guess one of those? I can see that. Hey, Trey Thomas, how's it going? You're watching MHA right now. Where are you in My Hero? That's the question. Nicole, once more unto the breach, dear friend. Nicole, no, you asked one tonight already. I'm sending that back to you. Jack says, give me a 10.
Is there anything here without tomatoes?
They serve any poutine? Grow up. I want pizza.
I want pizza. Okay, Jack. I'm ignoring your number and asking you the same thing. Anyone in My Hero? Anyone in anime? Or give me a top 3. Jack, give me a top 3. Who would you want to voice in all of anime? And not want to voice, but like also, you know, who do you think your voice and your talent would be appropriate for? Who would you voice? You know, I want some pizza too. I always want pizza. Pizza is one of the best. Poutine's good too. Coop, you haven't answered yet. Or if you did, I didn't see it. And you need to repost it. I started jogging and pizza has so many dang calories, but it's so good. Yeah. I see you, Coop. I see you, Coop. Your stomach is still full from lunch. What? What time did you eat lunch? All right, guys. Get your emotes ready. Oh, Francesca's playing Destiny too. Get your emotes ready. Deary Bree has redeemed Big Head Mode. I need emotes to eat. Give them to me. Yes! Give me the emotes. I must eat them. Yes! Give them all to me. What do we got? Is that a Nikki? Oh, is that a Zeus? Yes. My head is too big. Yes. There's no Zeus. Oops. Okay. All right. It should disable automatically, Nicole. But I guess it did not. Oh. It's possible it did not. I wouldn't be surprised if it did not. Well, it didn't, sir. Have done big head mode in a little while. Deary, oh no! Kyle, we had Korean barbecue at 1 Pacific. That's 3. Oh, and it's all you can eat. Oh, I feel you. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. There you go, Deary. Look at all those emotes. Yeah, Trey. We'll see you later. I would have to go with my personality. As I'm sure you guys have figured out, I've always been a pretty nice guy. So I think that'd be something that a first date would probably appreciate. Hey, Trey Thomas, thanks for the cheer. Appreciate ya. Yeah, Coop, I agree. You're a super nice dude, and I think a first date would definitely appreciate that. Nicole, I've never had Korean barbecue. Oh, so I've had, like, Korean barbecue, like, the food before, but I've never done the, like, you have a pit at your table and you cook it yourself. I've never done the full experience before. Trey, have a good one. Well, no, yeah, so Nicole, me and Mansion were talking earlier, and so I found a Korean barbecue place kind of close to me. I'm gonna go check them out. Me and Kara will go check them out probably. If I come to Texas again, let's go. Hell yeah. Well, no. If you're coming to Texas, I'm gonna take you to... Did you ever go to Heart 8? All of you that came to Texas. Craig, Nicole, Olivia... Sushi. Did you guys go to Heart 8? Heart 8 barbecue. To answer your question, Kyle, and these are the ones I think my voice fits. Zeke Yeager in Attack on Titan. Aizawa in MHA. That's not a slight against Chris. I think I can absolutely sound close to that character. And Sebastian in Black Butler. I think you could do Sebastian. Taylor, you didn't go to Heart 8? No. Heart 8. Heart 8 barbecue is pretty good. It's a barbecue place, Heart 8. You walk into Heart 8, and it's just one guy in this giant pit. And he's just got, like, ribs up here, brisket over here, pork links here. Just, like, just meat all over this one pit. And you go up, and it smells so freaking good. And you're just like... give me a couple ribs, give me a handful of brisket, give me a couple hot links, and just like boom, boom, just pulls it off. Just and you get your little tray, and you go through, and they have free pinto beans. Like I have like a pinto bean like soup is really good. Cornbread? Oh. I haven't been in a long time. It is delicious, to say the least. God, I'm hungry now. I am hungry. Bellatrix, you don't like barbecue. Where do you live? Have you ever had Texas barbecue? Kite. This food is the best. All right, guys, I'm gonna do the overtime poll. All right. Remember, overtime poll is ranked choice voting. Vote with your heart, and then we'll do a runoff of the top 2 Among Us. Oops. Jackbox. Jackbox. Sims 4, Wind Waker, Phasmophobia. No, One's Justice 2. New DLC character and like 5 votes. Little surprised. Guys, go vote in the overtime poll. No, I haven't. I live in Connecticut, but I've even made homemade barbecue. Is Texas different? Yes. Bellatrix. In Texas, we take barbecue very seriously. Very seriously. And we do it good. Like, I understand. All I gotta say, before you write off barbecue forever, come to Texas, Hard 8 Barbecue, get some good ribs. Okay, Bellatrix, have you ever had ribs where you just pull the meat off the bone and, like, with no ease, it just comes off? Kyle did not say farts 15 times. Wait, what was the prediction? Kyle will say farts 15 times during the stream. How many times did I say it? Oh, a lot of you said he would. Ooh, the payout's pretty good for those who said no. 7? I only said farts 7 times? Damn, I want some barbecue now. Yeah, Grim. I know we were talking earlier. You get some rest. Actually, wait, no, I haven't. Yeah, Bellatrix. Ooh, when you get those good dry rub ribs that fall off the bone. See, the problem is, like, when you go to, like, random rib or barbecue place anywhere else in the world, and they just slather it with, like, really sweet barbecue sauce, and, like, it's not great quality. Well, no, Deary, I didn't know that was the poll. Nicole, that was a secret Nicole poll. A Nicole, on the poll.
Dracarys.
Dracarys. Hey, guys, drop your Kim Lisi emotes, your real fun emotes. We got Kim Lisi in the house. My stream teammate from down the street. Yeah, Kimmy. So Bellatrix here was talking about not liking barbecue, and I was like, you gotta come to Texas. You got to get some dry rub ribs that just fall off the bone. Hard 8 Barbecue. It's hard to beat that. Pulled pork sandwiches with some spicy barbecue sauce. Pickles. Hot link sandwich. Oh. Oh. I think that, guys, on my YouTube, I'm trying to decide what I want to do with YouTube. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to film myself going to restaurants and just me being like, I got ribs. Oh. Oh. And just like me eating food. That's going to be... All right, Among Us and Sims 4. Overtime runoff. Among Us, Sims 4. Vote with your heart. What are we gonna do for overtime? Kyle's food vlogs. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I love food. Man, and I'd go around to different places in Denton too, like... I'm sorry. Heidi Tatiana, I'm sorry. I go around Denton, all the hole-in-the-wall places in Denton. I go to Barley and Board. Get their burger, LSA. So there's this, one of our favorite restaurants is in Denton on the square. It's called LSA, stands for Lone Star Attitude. If you can, I don't know if it's every day or if it's just Fridays and Saturdays, but at sunset, they go around the whole restaurant and give everyone a shot of beer. And they have there's a Denton local beer. It's Sunset Wheat Beer. And they do a sunset toast. And everyone shoots their little shot of beer with that sunset wheat. It's because Denton is the best, guys. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Let's see what this looks like. Ah! Yes, Nicole, we did. What the farts is this? What do I have here? There's too much music happening. Thank you, Lakin. Guys, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. So technically, like, our next, like, stream, you know, is Smash Bros on Sunday. But remember, Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. Skate the Infinity panel with Howard Wong, Damon Mills, Matt Shipman, co-hosted by Chris Huekamp. That's Saturday, guys. That'll be the next time I see ya. But yeah. There you go, Lincoln. Paradise. Why Sims 4? Oh, Sims 4 won? Kara's gonna be pissed. We can build my... Actually, I never voted. I would have voted for Among Us. It's a tie. It's a tie. Kara's asleep. Let's do one more. Everyone vote. Everyone vote. Are we going to play Among Us or Sims 4? I'm down for either. I probably would have voted for Among Us. That makes it a tie. Everyone vote. I can't bring Kara. She's asleep. But yeah, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I love just chatting streams. I love hanging out with you guys. If I missed any cheers, follows, subs, donos, anything like that, I profusely apologize, but I appreciate all of your support. I'm excited for Skate panel Saturday. And then, of course, Smash Sunday is going to be awesome. And then next Thursday, guys. So Tuesday, we're playing Paladins, crossplay, and free-to-play. Go get it for whatever system it's on. Let's do it. And then Thursday is going to be a game with guests stream, guys. Jack in the Box. Jackbox. So subs in the Discord. I'm going to be revealing those guests soon. My tier 3s already know who's coming. I'll trickle that information down to tier 2 and 1. I think tier 2 know some of it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight's main stream. I'll see you guys for overtime. Otherwise, I'll see you guys, like I said, Saturday, if not Sunday. Keep an eye out during the end credits, which we get a full end credits this time, unlike Tuesday. Keep an eye out during the end credits for a raid poll. You know I love my polls. Alright, looks like we're playing Among Us. Guys, for those of you who wanted Sims 4, yeah, if you didn't know, Kara and I have started a couple and a house. And so we'll probably do random streams where we work on it. So fret not. Like, there will be random times when we fire up the stream and do Sims 4. So you'll get your Sims 4. You'll get that. No worries. But yeah, guys, keep an eye out during the end credits for a raid poll to determine who we're going to raid. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for our main stream. I'm going to run end credits. And then raid someone, and then I'm going to fire the stream back up for overtime. So, keep an eye out for that. Guys, stay hydrated. Be kind to one another. Keep wearing your mask. Please, get vaccinated if you can. Keep an eye out. You're going to be able to get a booster soon. Get that ASAP. Guys, love you all. Thanks for your support. I'll see you on the flippity dippity. Oh, Reddit Kitsune. Thanks for the sub. 3 months, yay! And on that note, peace out, y'all.
I'm lighting up, bringing my best with the fighters up. Oh, I'm rising up, power overloading and igniting up. Oh, I'm fired up, put me to the test and I'm wired up. I'm climbing up, then I come down like a thunderbolt.
Feel the static shock, all around me, see the bodies drop. Ay, no, I've not forgot. Things getting frazzled when I'm lighting up. Overloading and bordering on exploding. I'm showing my current flowing, they're blowing out for a moment. I'm smoking up like a blunderbuss, protecting every one of us, leaving everybody feeling thunderstruck. Had enough? I'm energetic, you bet it's cause sometimes I'm a fool. See me kick it back, casual, cool. At the school, I may not be the brightest, but I've got the spark in my heart that's ignited. Fighting, you know I'm going all out, fall down. I'm okay, deal with the fallout. Electrifying and frying up, make this body jolts, bringing power 1,000,000 volts.
I'm lighting up, bringing my best with the fighters up. Oh, I'm rising up, power overloading and igniting up. Oh, I'm fired up, put me to the test and I'm wired up. I'm climbing up, then I come down like a thunderbolt.
I do it carelessly, so recklessly, heavily. My specialty is senselessly charging into battle with a tendency to overheat. Then I'm ready, useless, and I can't retreat because I've been beat. Oh, but besides that, I'm pretty awesome. Hoping that it never is a problem. Fire a lightning bolt and I've got him. Sure, I will never be forgotten. I will not be looked down on. Hype up the crowd and roaring to keep the crowd on. Frown on. You're jealous of my energy, you'll never sleep. Potentially being the best I'll ever be. Hit the boom of the thunder when I scream and shout. In the mood to defend everyone I care about. You wanna let me out on leash when I wreck these enemies. Call me Kaminari Denki.
I'm lighting up, bringing my best with the fighters up. Oh, I'm rising up, power overloading and igniting up. Oh, I'm fired up, put me to the test and I'm wired up. I'm climbing up, then I come down like a thunderbolt. I'm lighting up, bringing my best with the fighters up. Oh, I'm rising up, power overloading and igniting up. Oh, I'm fired up, put me to the test and I'm wired up. I'm climbing up, then I come down like a thunderbolt.
Feel the static shock all around me, see the bodies drop. Ay, no, I've not forgot. Things getting frazzled when I'm lighting up. Overloading and bordering on exploding. I'm showing my current flowing, they're blowing out for a moment. I'm smoking up like a blunderbuss, protecting every one of us, leaving everybody feeling thunderstruck. Had enough? I'm energetic, you better